know why, but you are watching the Madness Comic Network. Are you mental?
Hey, yo, welcome to one more time with Chris Brown, Madness Gaming. What's up, Chris? You can unmute yourself and then you can talk. Yeah, there you go.
Hey, what's going on? Yeah, you know how it is. I always do that. Yeah, it's going to be a day and a half, isn't it? We're about to go back into into Slaughterville. And hopefully not kill anybody. No. Man, are you guys going to be mad at me?
Uh-oh.
It's okay. You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
I mean, are you going to kill us today? Are you going to kill us today while we create our characters? That's pretty...
I can't do anything. You do it to yourself, darling.
Great.
That's true. Mm-hmm.
I don't plan on lighting anything on fire today.
I can't promise I won't.
Right. Yes. Hi, Carrie. Billy, what's up? What's up? Chris, she just wants to know if you have other hats. I want you to notice, Carrie, that the one he's wearing and the one in the picture are different. They're not the same. See? See? He's got different.
Is that the brown one?
See?
Got another black one. And favorite of all, Freddy Krueger.
Now, the question is, can you wear them all at the same time?
Yes, you actually can.
Yes. Do it. Chris,
do
this
it,
is how
you
Do it. Kind of good indie publisher wearing all the hats.
This is how you should look at your launch parties.
I do wear a lot of different hats, as they say.
Welcome, everybody, to another new episode of a new season of Slaughterville. We're going to the campsite today. Yes, we are. I'm looking forward to this because if you've read the slasher, like you know, yeah, this is going to be fun.
She is one of the more deadly of the villains. Not that there's anything to worry about.
Hey,
you're going to a camp.
We're doing slasher?
Yeah, we're doing the slasher.
We are?
Never.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
I've got ninja skills, guys. The slasher ain't nothing. He doesn't want to catch these hands.
Yeah, she just chopped those hands off, bro.
So yeah, we got.
I can't believe Karen wants to act like she's scared of the slasher.
Of course I'm scared of the slasher. Are you kidding? Have you read that book?
Yes, I have.
Actually. We ain't gonna have time. We're not gonna have time to heal. Like we're effed.
Billy's like, I am not a robot. All right.
Lori has read the pit scene of the Cannibal Redneck.
Great. I really look forward to reactions from that, Chris. I think people are going to have a jolly good time with that.
Have a holly jolly.
Yes.
Slaughterville.
Yes. That's an appropriate song for that.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Grey Wolf might be joining us. I did send him the link and stuff.
Oh, that'll be cool.
He's totally new to this stuff, though. So we have to be coaching him through it. You know, if it shows up, we
same with me.
Yeah, I mean, everybody starts somewhere, right? We got no problem with noobs. We like noobs. Huh, Kitty? Huh,
They
Kitty?
taste good.
Nukes?
Noobs.
He said
Noobs.
noob, but I think he meant boob. I'm
They're
pretty sure.
almost as good as boobs, but they're noobs. They're just
My boobs nuke
They're,
things.
they're still suckling at the boob.
Carrie
They're
wants
noobs.
everybody to sing happy birthday to Shadow today.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to Shadow.
Meow,
you.
meow, 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 meow.
Birthday to
Meow, meow,
Meow,
meow,
meow,
meow,
meow, meow,
meow.
meow. Meow,
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 meow.
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 Dear
Meow,
Pat
meow, meow, meow,
Shadow.
meow, meow, meow.
This is such a weird show.
Right?
Oh,
People,
Ramen, what's
people
up?
are like, what did I just tune into? I don't know.
Now I'm
I'm
going to be
pretty sure
using,
they say that every time.
that's what I
Yeah,
said
yeah,
for.
that's appropriate.
All right, so we're about to go to Slaughterville, and if you just tuned in and you
Mhm.
want to join us, look, we this is our first episode where we do character creation for anybody that new that joined us, and if nobody new joined us, then we go ahead and kick it off. But we have a little time to create characters for new people. Ramen, you want to play an RPG? John, jump on in here, and there you go. What's up, Kaz?
If
Good
you
to
are
see you.
so, if
Aw.
you're so inclined,
I wish Cos would come join us. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yay.
if you're so inclined, we do have. I don't need them personally because I kind of know this thing a little bit. But we do have cards that'll give you pre-made NPCs, weapons, so you can actually give these out to your players, as well as copies of their traits. And I do
Oh,
use the initiative deck so that we can choose initiative, right? So make life easier for everybody. You can get them along with everything else, right? Get me off.
Thanks for
Plus,
the visual.
I'm not naked. I mean, unless this is a big tattoo, you know. But
There you go. You should have kept this all singing. You probably still can, after the
I think you
show's
still
over.
can.
All right. So
But
as
if you want to,
I was going to say, as we sit right now, we're all good to go, right?
well, we have to hook up Karen with the sheet. So
I
we're
got
gonna
a
work.
sheet.
Yeah. So, but yeah, you can grab these cards here if you want to get the actual book. It is up on the Amazon, the hardcover, or you can get the soft cover version. And if you like the book, if you would like to see the novel, you can grab it for free on Kindle Unlimited, or you can grab the paperback. And that's the end of the shilling for now.
Question, quick.
Christian
Quick.
I
Quest.
quit.
I can't even speak this morning. I need more coffee. Did we level up at all from? I only came in for I think 2 games, so I'm just not sure if I leveled up at all.
Right,
Yeah,
we're going to
that
keep
was
it
my question.
as is because this game here is in the core rulebook, so it's treated as if you did not.
Okay.
Now, granted, I could level you and I could adjust everything, but honestly, I didn't have time for right now.
Then you'd have to adjust
So it's
everything,
best,
not
Fine.
just that.
exactly. So
We're
yeah,
good.
it's best
We're
that
good.
we don't for now.
I
Sounds
do
Now,
still get
Miss,
to keep my. Hold on. I do get to still keep the zombie axe that I got in the woods, right?
that's going to be another thing we'll talk about.
Okay.
We'll talk. All right. So we need to get Miss Lori set up
Karen.
with this character sheet, and it is very difficult to make. No, it takes like 5 minutes.
I just don't remember how to do it.
Obviously, that's okay. Obviously, you remember your name, right?
Karen
The
Needlemeyer
name-
the third.
Mm-hmm.
The
The
Done.
queen of the Mayo franchise.
On the
Now
lamb
you have these
from the
four main.
moon. Yes.
You have these 4 main attributes of strength, agility, wits, and empathy. Okay. You get to start with a C in all 4 of them. So you want to take your drop-down list, put that sucker on C in all of them. And this tells you what dice you're going to roll. A D is a D6, C is an 8, B is a 10, A is a 12. So again, they all start in C to begin. Then you have excuse me, 3 choices that you can make to increase them. I don't care if you take one of them all the way up to A, that only leaves you one thing to edit later. But you have 3 upgrades that you can do.
3 upgrades.
Yep.
What did we decide for Karen? She was really
No
terrible at
empathy.
agility. Actually, she was high in empathy just because she had high persuasion.
Right.
We were just joined by Grey Wolf. Grey Wolf, we are starting creation of character for Lori right now, so like you can kind of watch and see how this works out, and then we'll do yours after this. Okay?
Move empathy to B.
How's it going, Grey Wolf?
Wits will move to B.
Yep.
Actually, empathy we're going to move to A. So strength C, agility C, wits B, empathy A. Does that work?
Wits B, empathy A. Just so I have everything the same way you did. Okay?
Yeah.
And I'm not going to save this. I'm just going to, this is just for show. Now, we're going to figure out our health and our nerve. The nerve is the maximum amount of stress we can take. Health is the maximum amount of damage we can take before we get an injury. So just because you take all of your health and damage doesn't mean you die. Just means you get injured. You could die, but it doesn't mean you will exactly. In order to get your health, I want you to add your die size for your strength and your agility together. Since they're both C, C is die what?
C is is an 8.
That's beautiful. I love it.
Yes.
Okay, so add them together. So 8 and 8 is 16.
Yeah.
Divide it by 4. So your health
4.
is
4.
Yep. Do the same thing for the wits and empathy to get your maximum nerve. So this is a B, which is a 10.
12.
It's a 12. So yours is going to be
22. And then divided by 4.
Divided by 4. Yep. It's 5 point something, but we round up. So
6. Amazing. Because I
telling her what to do.
I don't like the psychological damage. So last time that happened, I think I shocked someone up the butthole and kicked him down the stairs. Something like that.
Something like
yeah, you did a lot of erectile shock therapies.
Mm-hmm. That's her go-to.
Mm-hmm. Now the next thing we'll take a look at is the skills. The skills are the things that are under those main attributes, like force, melee, stamina, blah blah blah, etc. Right?
Yeah.
You there?
Yes, I am.
You get one of them to be a B. Out of all 12 of those skills, you pick one of them suckers to be a B.
A B?
A B.
Do I get to pick any that are A?
No A's.
No A's.
That would be
okay,
the improvement,
so one gets
the
to be
experience
B.
stuff like that.
We're going to go persuasion at B. Yes? That makes sense.
Then you get
Karen.
2 C's.
2 C's. Let's pick Malid as a C. And either observation or survival. Let's do observation.
Okay. That's a C. Now you pick 3 D's.
D's?
D.
D.
And if you ever have to do something and you don't have a skill in it, that's okay. You just roll your base die. Because what this is doing is just telling you what dice you're going to roll. So if you're doing a melee check, or however you want to pronounce it, you'll roll 2 C's. Okay, so 2 D8s.
And if there's nothing
if you're doing
roll 1?
You would just roll, if you tried to do mobility and you don't have anything in it, you just roll your base up.
Gotcha.
At whatever the main attribute. Yeah, pretty simple.
So I get 3 D.
I tried to make it as easy as possible.
I'm going to do a D in survival,
Got it.
D in healing, and a D in insight. She's really bad at agility, and that's Karen.
That's what Dallas is here for.
That's what Karen is here for. She ain't gonna move very quick, but she'll definitely tell you what to do.
She's more likely to just stand her ground and boss you around.
Exactly. She wants you to do the work.
Noobs and I didn't say.
Well, just in Dallas's mind, if Karen does happen to be a single mom, he'll do whatever she says.
She's
Lord?
not. We already went through that. You've already met Karen. Don't try.
All right. Well, he ain't listening to you.
This is
No
all true.
rehustle. No rehustle, bro. That's a dead issue.
I have 2 Ds, but that's... So if you have these specialties, okay, you get to pick one of them. Now, I don't know if you have the book up handy.
Where are we? What chapter is specialties?
Everybody should have
Specialties
the book. The book is in the private. Oh yeah, you should probably repost the book.
I have the
private.
physical one.
Me too.
Yeah. Specialties are on page 24.
24.
Yeah. I know what one.
what
I'm 90% sure I remember
had.
which one you picked last time, but I'm not sure
Yeah.
if you'd want to change it. Which is always a good thing for this one. But again, if you have the cards, you can have them right on hand.
You were hurting. Trying to remember. Field surgeon, fast thinking. Martial arts menacing, mischievous, observant, scientist, second one, tough. I thought it was something where nope. Oh, it was the whatever. That's right.
Whatever. Yep, that's why I had it on top.
Yeah. She had whatever as a specialty.
Whatever.
It's literally a thing. It says you've seen it before and it's old news. It just doesn't bother you as much as it would someone without your ability to just not care. When you push your roll, you may re-roll one bane. You must keep the second result. So it's just like whatever.
Yeah. Because you can fail a roll and then you can try again. It's called the art of failure.
Yeah.
But if you get something wrong in there, then you get extra damage or extra stress. But you can try. But yours, you can re-roll if you roll a 1 on that, and you don't have to worry as much about the stress or the damage. Because you don't care.
Roll with no stress.
Maybe. Yes. All right. Oh yeah, there's I even have Aunt Millie on top too. That was funny. I didn't plan on that. Poor Aunt Millie. So after you get your specialty, we have to look at your starting gear. Now, if you remember,
Cattle prod,
all the way down here, your signature item is something free that you get, but it's got to be smallish, that you can pull out, check out, look at. I don't care if it's a mayonnaise label, whatever you have.
We had a cell phone. That was her thing. Cell phone.
I will take your word for it because I'll be honest with you, I don't remember from way back.
That I remember.
It's been like a few months.
Because she's gonna call someone that cares.
Right. Even though she doesn't.
Right.
Yeah. Now with this
call
game,
your manager.
We don't use money, but we do use experience in order to buy things. Not only can you buy levels and skills and so on, but you use your experience to also buy items. Do you remember how much you get at the beginning? I don't blame you if you don't.
I don't.
It's 4 to start with and buy with. And if you look at the items all the way down, that's vehicles.
There's the cost.
Vegetable, get back into the right
Cattle prod
items.
was
There it is. 56. Page 56. Yeah, I think cattle prod we put 2 for.
Yeah, that's on page 60. So I can pick another weapon. Yeah. What did we have?
You have 2 more experience to spend, and I don't honestly care what you buy as long as it's not one of the special items.
Maybe it was gear.
You can't buy them.
It wasn't a weapon.
There's flashlights, foods, herbs, holy water,
ammunition,
painkillers. I think she might have got the prescribed painkillers.
Yeah,
oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
57.
Page 57. Prescribed painkillers. That was it. 2 painkillers.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and they'll help you if you get a critical injury to heal that critical injury that much faster. All right, that should be honestly it for your character thing.
Yeah.
Any questions, comments, or concerns before I switch off?
Can I get a knife because I dropped mine in the woods last time?
We're going to talk about weapons when we come on into here.
Okay.
Zap, zap.
Okay. Grey Wolf, are you there? Not here.
Unless it's just me and I'm crazy.
I don't hear anything. Is your mic working?
Sorry, is there something on me? Am I too loud or something?
There's somebody that has we can hear the background.
Let me mute. Tell me if it's me.
Nope, I can still hear it.
Okay. All right, because I have the AC going. I just want to make sure you're not drowned
No,
out
I
with
can hear
that.
like people talking. It's like talking or the TV or something in the background.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to switch over to here. And
Well, we do have Grey Wolf here. I'm just trying to figure out if he's going to create a character or not, or if he's out away from the keyboard right now, or what.
if he wants to make one, as you see, it's pretty easy. We can walk him through it. It won't take but a minute.
Grey Wolf.
He hears nothing.
Hey, Chris, can I just ask a quick question? Because when I originally made Dallas, I didn't get through the whole book on the. I started with. I wrote things down and I don't remember which are the items I actually had. I'm only allowed to have 2 items, right? The main weapon and another one, or how many items was I allowed?
You can have as many as you can carry. It's just in the beginning, you only have 4 experience points to spend on buying the items, unless you find something in the meantime.
So I'm fairly positive I have a whip, a lasso, and a climbing set.
Sounds right.
Okay.
And I'm allowed one other thing.
No, I don't know how much those cost with experience. I don't have it in front of
Okay.
me.
So we just
But
say
that's-
those 2 things for right now then?
Yeah, for now.
Okay, because I wrote down like a gun and a horse, and I'm pretty sure you told me that I don't have those things. So
No, God, no. Yeah, no.
I wish I had the horse. I'll try to find one. Tame it.
Yeah.
With Qigong or some shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 second.
I did get one message from Grey Wolf said he got bumped offline for a bit because somebody plowed into a light pole.
Oh, my
Oh
Lord.
no.
So he might not actually even be here. No.
Well, again, I will gladly sit with him and,
Okay.
make a character sheet. You just got to let me know. Oh, is that WD? Is that who Grey Wolf is?
Yeah.
Oh, I know him.
Yeah, that's Grey Wolf. For those of you who don't know, WD
I
is
thought
Grey
you said I
Wolf.
didn't know him. I thought you said I didn't know him. I know him.
Did I say that?
WD-40.
I don't know. We were talking about it earlier. It doesn't matter.
I just thought I said we had a new buddy.
That's it. Where's my gun?
Okay.
Stop.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready to get into character, yo.
Okay.
Oh
So-
no.
This is. Let me put the cards away because Do you need the whatever yet, Miss Karen?
The whatever.
You got it written down. You're all good.
Yeah, I got everything written down.
Beautiful. I love it when a plan comes together.
Yeah.
And again, you can get those cards if you need them. I don't have any extras, but they are available. So we are, in fact, this is, if you have the book handy and, if you want to cheat, Chapter 9, welcome to Slaughterville. This is meant to be the very first adventure that any noob gets into and starts playing. It's meant to introduce you to everything. So if you're brand new playing this, or if you forgot, like, that's perfectly fine. We're gonna walk you through everything. I will do my best to try to make this as much fun as I can, and I understand that if I do accidentally end up killing you, it's nothing personal.
It is
It's a horror game, for God's sakes. I'm going to try to make this as fun as possible. Okay, just so that's out the way. Let's see.
If you kill me, it's Dallas's fault because his wits suck. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Well, I think
Say that
Dallas,
one more
honestly,
time.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I said, say that one more time.
Oh, I said if Dallas ends up dying in this game, it's his fault because his wits suck. He's not smart.
I think Dallas is going to enjoy the very first part of this game.
Absolutely.
Are there single moms to hit on?
Not yet, no. But
Yes. Oh, sorry.
He's going to get a chance to live out his favorite. I wanted to be a gym teacher when I grew up fantasies.
Let's do it.
So each one of you got this letter. This one right here. From the mayor himself, no less. It said it wants to thank you for taking the time to help open up the brand new Camp Slaughterville. It means the world to him. Someone of your caliber and dedication to growing and teaching young campers will be remembered. ... long after you're gone. You are to report to the campgrounds promptly at 6 a.m. on the designated start date. Bring only the essentials you need, as all uniforms will be provided for you. You're going to have 2 weeks of fun, excitement, and activities that you're going to remember for the rest of your life. For as long as shorter that happens to be.
So wait a minute.
So yeah,
hold up. The mayor is inviting us to go to camp as adults? I thought this was a teenage camp.
You are going as camp counselors.
Oh, no, I don't want to be a counselor. Slasher kills them.
All right, so Dante's out for this game. All right.
I was going to say, is Dante allowed to be around kids?
Hey,
Dante, shush. You need to carry my bags. We're going.
I'd be way more worried about Jockster around kids than Dante.
I think Karen has an investment in the land, and she needs Dante's help.
Just carry my stuff.
So yeah, you've been hired by the Slaughterville Tourism Board to be a counselor at the newly reopened Camp Slaughterville. It's late June, which means it's going to be hot out. It's going to be muggy. It's going to be miserable. But you love it, especially Dallas.
Oh yeah, he loves it.
Dallas, who did you want to be? Yeah.
I'm sorry?
We'll make this one Dallas. I'm just putting the name in.
Oh, okay.
Just so I have a token for you. Till we get your...
This weather reminds me back home of Texas.
So each of you is given the standard Camp Slaughterville... Go ahead.
I said, this ain't hot.
Mm.
The weather?
Each of you gets a standard Camp Slaughterville shirt, but the rest of your clothing is entirely up to you, what you're going to be wearing. I'm not here to judge. That too.
My balls are spider webbed into my legs. I don't know how much I can stand this.
I'm just going to wear the Slaughterville shirt and the gi bottom with the little black belt and the cowboy hat.
Miss Carrie, I think it's actually community service for Karen. That's why she's a camp counselor.
Mr. Brown Pants, people don't need to know my business. Yes, I am in an anger management program.
That there don't surprise me none.
So a young lady comes out of this building right over here. Whoops. How do you ping it? There we go. She comes out. She greets you. Hi, my name's Kelsey. I'm the head counselor. I'll be taking care of everything this weekend, or for these 2 weeks. We're going to be getting the campers are coming in soon on the buses. Anybody want to introduce themselves before they get here?
Well, howdy, madam. Tip my hat and wink. Thanks
Hi,
for
How are
having
you?
me.
my name's Kitty. I'm actually the camp nurse. I don't know why you're addressing me. Where's the boss?
Which one
Oh,
did you want? It doesn't matter.
I'm addressing the camp counselor.
You should already know who I am. I'm famous.
Yes, Mrs. Needlemeyer.
Thank
We've
you.
been told about your coming.
Mm-hmm. All good
Kind of like
things.
a portent.
What?
What?
Dante, get my stuff.
Not happening.
Is this everybody?
I'm Dante, and you and I will probably talk later, Kelsey. Okay.
Kelsey, do yourself a favor and don't talk to Dante. Just don't.
I just want to make sure I have everybody quick. We have Dante, Karen, Kitty, Dallas, and Dusty, correct?
Yeah.
Anybody else?
I'm gonna push Dallas aside and be like, tip my hat and be like, don't mind them none.
All right.
They're
So
harmless.
WB's mic isn't working, but we are gonna get him in on this. So if you want to just drag Grey Wolf along with us,
Okay.
you know.
Kelsey, they're a bunch of idiots.
Yeah, I like that you have the name wrong already.
Her name is
Okay.
Kelsey. I was talking to the counselor.
I thought
Yeah.
you said Kathy.
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever your name is, they're a bunch of idiots. They're like a bunch of rocks in a bag. You can just throw them anywhere. Let's go. Let's get this job. Let's go. Let's get it on the road. Whatever.
She goes,
Let's
yes,
keep
we are
some
absolutely going to start this and get this job, as you say, on the road because here comes your charges.
Ew.
And the bus pulls in with a whole bunch of campers.
Yeah,
These kids are ugly.
I'm not big on kids, and just saying.
Me neither.
They needed to cook.
They sent us a busload of sick kids. They're all
Hey, they're all
Well,
sicker
Nurse
than
Betty,
stop.
get to your work. Don't you know how to fix it?
What are they putting in those Slaughterville school meals? These kids are ugly.
I'm just kidding. I love you, Kitty, and you know it.
I love you too, Karen.
These kids pile off the bus. They're in various states of yelling and carrying on as kids do. And Miss Kelsey says it's time for everybody to pair up. Let's see. I have Missy with Dante. I had Devin with Karen.
Ew.
I have Kitty and Charlie. Dusty with Aaron. And Dallas with Allison. Sorry, I didn't
Well,
have enough
hello, Allison.
for yours. I didn't. And one, what do we have? How many different groups? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got to make another. And each of you are going to be in charge of your own set of campers.
Yeah, don't make one for Dante. Oh, you made a mistake.
And save.
Well, boy, howdy.
I'll give you this one.
Those kids are going to get an education in plants, shall we say?
You just might.
Botany
You
class
just
with
might.
Dante.
Don't touch the poison ivy and other things.
You might as well make one more for Grey Wolf.
We're definitely gonna have Gray in there. I have that all planned.
Okay.
As soon as I get to make a character. Okay.
Carrie has my question as well. How old are these campers?
Oh, the campers. Figure them anywhere between 10 and 12, like young campers. They just happen to look like this because I didn't have any other pictures.
So don't hit on them, Dallas.
Dallas.
No, don't. That would be awkward.
And leave their moms alone, dude.
That's gonna get you on
I lost my kids in a horrible car accident. I'm here to protect the children.
Okay.
Car.
Just remember, their moms are not on the bus. Their moms
Nope.
are not here. Do not.
Unfortunately, I already noticed that.
Their moms.
Can
As
you
the
be a nice
kid-
bitch?
As the
Like,
kid walks up to come separated to come join our group, I ask the kid how his mom's doing.
Oh my!
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is what I'm saying. Leave the kids'
Is your mom
there.
single? You want me to be your
no.
dad?
Hey, kid, where's your
Right now.
dad?
Yeah, I do have enough cabins. Okay. So again, so she says now that everybody's paired off, we'll let you get all set up, and then afterwards meet back here. So we're going to assume that you took your counts only because I don't want to move all the tokens. We're going to assume you took the counts, blah blah blah, the
Children.
campers
D is for Dante.
over here to their what?
D is for Dante.
No. That's the wrong building. You get J, K, F, G, and H.
Yep.
Herb, I'll take H.
K is for Karen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll let you have it.
Let me.
J's for Jonathan.
Okay.
Ooh,
Sorry. That's some
Jockster.
alter personality I have in my head.
Jockster. It's Jockster.
Jockster, yes. It's for Jockster. J for Jockster.
G is for Gunslinger.
Yeah.
Dustin, remind me who your character is again.
I'm Dusty Fogg. I'm a
And then F
gunslinger,
is for Paul.
and
H is for who gives a damn. Let's go.
So you're
Okay,
going
H
to
can be Kitty for the health. Okay, H can be Kitty for the health. I'll take the F. I'll be the F word.
That's fitting.
it's only your favorite word.
One of them.
no that's her thing is whatever.
Yeah, that's my thing. Get your own thing.
Once we have everybody settled and all of their stuff is put away, you're getting closer to the afternoon, and she gathers you, Miss Kelsey gathers you all back here in the main parking area. And she says, we're going to start today off with activities already. We're going to give you a choice of what you'd like to do. Each group, as in each pair of people and their counselors, get to pick one of these activities. You can either do water balloon, dodgeball, sumo suit wrestling, or a scavenger hunt. One of those three. Which would you like to do?
Dodgeball.
Dodgeball!
Hello, little sickly kid. Would you like to scavenger hunt? Yes.
Yes. You know what?
Savage.
Already.
I would like to go to Starbucks, please.
We're sorry. The cafeteria is closed right now. Frank is busy preparing your meals. But I promise you it's going to be something well worth the wait.
Water balloons it is.
It's gonna be
Then.
Messy Williams, ain't it?
So we're going
Soylent
to have how many
Green.
for water? Let's do one set at a time.
Yes.
Let's see. So Dante and his campers are going where?
Dodgeball.
You're going up there for dodgeball. Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So we're putting you up for dodgeball.
We would like to do dodgeball too with my mad agility.
Okay. Let me find you here. There. Nope. There you are.
Would that be marksmanship?
You'll see when we get there.
Cool.
Another water balloon dodgeball.
Water balloon for us.
Mm-hmm. Is that what you wish as well?
Sure. I'm not participating. The kids said that, so it's fine.
Oh. I would say you can switch to anything you
No,
want. I mean, it's not
no,
like
they just
everybody
better
has to
not
do the
get me
same thing.
wet. Just got my hair done.
All right. So then we come here to let's
Scavenger
do
hunt.
Dusty. What are you doing next? Which one did you want? Water balloon dodgeball, sumo suit wrestling, or the scavenger hunt?
I believe that we should do the sumo suit.
Okay. Then we're going to keep you right up here in the front.
Kitty, Are you crazy going on a scavenger hunt in Slaughterville?
And Miss
What?
Kitty's doing the scavenger hunt.
Why would
Everything's
you?
just fine. We're
Oh,
having a good time. Yay.
great. All right. Well, I'll miss you when you die.
All right, we'll handle each in turn, and that should take us through to the end of the close to the end of the first day in water balloon dodgeball. What you're going to do?
Wait, it's the same thing?
Oh, yeah, you're dodging water balloons.
Oh, I thought there were two separate things.
No, water balloon dodgeball.
Great.
There's about 150 different water balloons scattered behind each set of participants, and we will put the counselors over here versus the campers over here.
So before I leave my camper, I look at him and I said, "It's time to get into the mindset of the warrior. You must be like the water and move like the water. Flow around the objects. Become the water, young Padawan."
Boomer.
Anyway, and then I leave the
Whatever,
kid.
Boomer.
I look at them all and say, if you get my hair wet, you're sleeping outside tonight.
Yay,
Hey,
Miss
you
Karen.
kids try not to get hit by the ball, okay?
So this one honestly is meant to just show you what ranged combat is like, and you would use your marksmanship to throw and your mobility to dodge.
I'm so terrible at this. Hey, kids, 10 extra points and extra ice cream if you go after Dante and not me.
Yay!
I'm about to fuck these kids up.
Lord.
Sorry. Let's do it.
All right. So again, when you roll for a skill, who can tell me what they do if you remember?
Dodge, duck.
let's see.
What's
Nothing.
that? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear.
Dodge, duck, duck, and dodge.
That's what we will be doing.
In
Yep, we
dodgeball.
will.
Is there a wrench I can throw? I'm just curious. So roll the dice and
You dodge
so
a wrench,
agility
you can
plus
dodge a
your-
ball.
So whatever your agility number is, so mine's is C, so that's a D8 plus whatever your marksman or mobility is. Ta-da.
Right. So I would
You
come
roll
in
those
here.
together.
Yep.
I
So
thought
you
a
would
B was a
D8,
10.
you'd roll your D8, and then you'd roll it. Don't roll one like I do. And then if it was a 6, you'd roll a D6. You get the idea. And we are
Okay,
looking.
hold up. D is D6, C is D8,
Uh-huh.
B is D10,
Yes.
and A is D12.
Yes.
Is it 12?
Remember that. That's important.
I wrote
Write
it
that
down.
down. D is 6 and A is 12.
Mm-hmm. And if you have anything that can modify your dice, you'll be able to do that as well. And we are looking for a 6 or higher as a success. If you roll 10 or higher on a single die, it counts as multiple successes. Now, before you guys left for all of this, Miss Kelsey said, guys, I can't have you carrying weapons around. It's not going to happen. We don't have the liability insurance for it. I'm going to have to confiscate them and put them in the back of the admin building in my office.
I
What
have
weapon?
a whip
Yes,
and a
we can't
rope.
have that. We can't have that out here.
Can I pull out my whip and I start doing whip tricks? Like, look at this, ain't this cool? And I try to get the kids into it. Like, look at all this cool stuff.
We are not allowed to have any of that here. We can put them in the office, though.
How do the kids react?
What?
How do the kids react to the whipping?
Oh, they might be happy with it. Depends on your skill level with it, how good you are.
I think I put everything in agility. So marksmanship D, mobility B, stealth C, agility A.
Well, if your marksmanship's a D and your ability is
Agility is
what?
An A.
So you'll roll a D12 and a D6. Let me see how good your whipping actually is.
So let's do 1D12, 1D6.
Okay, so you actually got 2 successes because of the 10. So yeah, the kids love it, and she goes, I'm sorry, they may love it as much as they want, but the rules are still the rules. We have to confiscate. Mr. Dante, I see that axe in your pocket.
He mopes like a child who doesn't like to be told no.
Hey, Kelsey, I
That's
just wanted to
okay.
let you. I wanted to let you know that this may look like a knife, but it really is just a nail file.
We don't usually have a double-bladed nail file, so we're gonna
Oh.
have to.
Let me use it real quick. I'm going to sharpen my nails into real sharp, pointy things.
Thought you were gonna shiv one of the kids there for a second.
Right.
But I do get to keep my rope and my climbing gear.
They would be considered part of the normal tools that we might have. But yeah, the weapons thing, they have to go in
Okay,
here.
well, this axe is for like chopping wood. I'm gonna go put it over there by that wood pile because I might need to chop some wood later. We might have a fire.
Well, we have all of the wood chopped already. That's
No,
over here.
that's not small enough, bro. It'd take forever to light them big ass logs. Don't you know nothing about fire?
Sure, we have it right here. That's what this is. Because I can draw really well. You know, I put out like 6 offers for people to draw me a map for this. Got none. No. Yep, so I did this one. That's why it's horrible.
I think it's awesome.
It's just it's no worse than anything I've done.
Right.
I've just scribbled stuff out on pieces of paper and pencil before. This is awesome.
I think Michael J. Fox could have done better, but
when I do Shadowrun, I just pull up Google Maps and I use that as my map.
I thought about it, not gonna lie.
I need to roll for that, but I think my my mobility and marksmanship are at 0, so it's not going to work out well for Karen. We'll just say that.
So whatever your base agility is,
see
if she can nail a camper.
We'll be lucky if she survives.
Well, I mean, it's just water. Well, she is a witch. They don't like.
You never know. I did offer extra ice cream for them to just go after Dante.
She could be getting them wet so that way that she can use her cattle prog to shock the shit out of them.
That would be genius.
You're not supposed to talk about that. Thank you.
You said a D6.
For what?
For your agility.
It's an 8.
It's an A.
I have a C, so it's an 8.
Oh, okay. Do you need me to roll it?
What are we rolling?
D8.
I'm rolling to see if my hair survives.
So you're rolling with your agility to throw at the campers, and that misses the campers. And then they would roll to throw back at you. Now each turn you get 2 actions, one fast and one slow. If you look at the reference sheet that was in that the share folder, it's going to show you all of the actions that you can do, whether they're fast or slow actions, and they're generalized so that we can modify it as necessary.
So I throw at a small child and miss.
Yeah,
that's okay. I wasn't really trying. No. I'm not Dallas over there who wants to peg him between the eyes.
You're trying to soak the ground around them to shock all.
Yeah, I'm just like, hurrah! There you go. This is a court-ordered visit, so whatever.
The children miss you. Thankfully.
Great. Throw it at Dante. Dante.
Right. I forgot that bribe. So yeah, speaking of Dallas and Dante, who would like to throw water balloons at children?
You know Dallas is ready. Dante, do you want to go first?
So dodgeball turned into water balloons?
You're dodging the water balloons.
It's water balloon dodgeball. That was all one thing.
Wouldn't it be dodge balloon?
I didn't name it that. That's
Dallas.
Simple as that. Yeah.
Dallas, aim for the youngest one.
Always throw at the larger one.
So, is it all right if Dallas goes?
Go ahead.
Okay, so Dallas goes ahead and he's looking at the kids and he notices that Karen's kid looks like a nerd. And being the eternal douchebag jock, he's got to always go for the nerd. What's the name of the camp counselor that I'm with?
Oh, the
one that's with me, the chick.
Were you with Allison?
Allison, yeah. He turns back and looks at Allison. He's like, check this out. And he yells, nerd! And he throws the dodgeball at the kid in front of Karen.
Water balloon.
Hold on. This is mobility and agility?
Yep. Well, marksmanship and agility.
Oh, marksmanship.
Mobility is
So
when you
A
dodge.
and D. Same thing I just did. Was it 10? Is A 10 or 12?
A is a 12.
So there's my A and 6 for D.
Yep.
There we go.
Okay. So yeah, you nailed that nerd right in the face with a water balloon.
Ouch.
Give me a high or low.
A low.
She is not
Damn.
impressed at all. She's definitely looking down upon you for hitting a poor innocent kid in the face with a dodgeball with a water balloon and calling him a nerd.
Dallas is very pleased with himself. He's very pleased.
Was it that he screamed nerd before he poked him in the face?
I think so. Yeah. I think that's what did it. Mr. Dante.
Okay, do I have to throw at my kids or can I throw at any kids?
It's a free-for-all melee.
Okay, I'm going to throw at Karen's kids over there.
I don't care. Screw them.
I'm going to throw at the one with his finger in his nose right now.
Yeah, that's gross.
So it's agility and marksmanship, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I get a 10 and an 8. Here we go. 10 first. A 10 on a 10. Oh, and an 8. A 2 on an 8.
It's still two successes. He will go down crying in a heap, soaking wet from the last 2 hits to the face.
His finger gets stuck up his nose.
Yep. He now
He's
has
trying to clean his finger off, man.
rubber balloons right up the nose. Let's send
Hey, walk it off, kid. Walk it off. It's a water balloon. Get up.
You promised me ice cream.
Yeah, you have to hit Dante, though.
We got to hit Dante for ice cream? Okay.
Yes. Rub some dirt on it, kid. You'll be all right.
There's one thrown at Dante, and he can use his fast action if he wants to try his mobility to dodge it.
Mobility is a D6.
So agility and mobility. Yep.
Oh, okay. A 10 and a 6. Here we go.
Oh.
A 7.
Mm-hmm.
And a 2.
All right. So you dodge, and it sails over you and smacks Missy in the face.
Oh, poor Missy.
This one says,
Aaron is amused.
This one's going to scream out the battle cry of ice cream and throw at.
Get him.
Yay, that one hits Dante. Because he used his dodge. All right. So while you guys are up there playing water balloon dodgeball, down here we have, what were you guys doing?
Sumo suit.
Sumo wrestling.
Yeah, sumo suit.
Yep. So you're encased in those giant suits of inflatable fun with the fancy diapers, and your job is to try to knock each other out of this giant ring that we have here. And it's all against everybody. So let's see who's going to go first. And that's where we first bring in the initiative cards. The initiative cards are going to tell us who's going to go first, and so on. And let's see. The camper goes 10, so that's last. Aaron goes at 3. And Dusty Fall goes at 2.
Okay.
So you're first, Mr. Dusty.
All right.
And in order to shove someone, you got to use force. So that's your strength and your force.
Okay. Strength is an A. Force is a D.
Aaron's kids sounds like a telephone. Oh my God.
Can you roll for me? Because I don't have access to that.
Sorry, yeah, I heard a bang upstairs with one of the kids. Figured I had to holler up. But, what was your numbers?
Okay, so my strength is an A and force is a D.
Okay, so that's a 12 and a 6. 12 and a 6. Wow, you got one. Okay, so which one are you pushing out of the way, bud?
The one in front of me.
We'll start everybody here in the middle. Which the counselor, or are you pushing a small child?
I'll push the small child, I guess.
All right, so you'll push the small child back to here. Not quite out yet, because it was only one success. And then we're going to bring Aaron. And his was, hold on, I actually have his sheet here. I'm sorry. I should have been more prepared. Devin, Allison, that's Charlie. You didn't meet Charlie. There's Aaron. Has an A and a B. Uh-oh. Yo, man, you really shouldn't be pushing the kids. So you
job
can
to make them tough. When we're out here, we're fighting for survival. I'm not gonna go easy on anybody.
So if you'd like to do an opposed check, which is what we're looking at here, I have 2 successes on it, and you can roll your force as well and see if our successes cancel out and we stand there just pushing each other.
Okay, force was a D.
Yep, a 6 and a 12, right? Just like last.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 and 2. No. So you're pushed right to the edge. Luckily, you don't trip over any of the tables that aren't really here because I didn't make a second map. But then the kid comes in, ha ha ha, that was funny, and tries to hit you. And the kids are kind of tiny; they only have D's. A 3 and a 6. Oh my! The kid actually pushes. Oh. All right, let's see what you can do against a small child. Oh my Lord! That's 3 successes that you just got on a small child to take him and go and do what? I'm not going to tell you what you did. What do you do to this small child that you just got 3 successes upon?
Just.
Think carefully.
I just have my hand out on his head and holding him there, holding him at bay, just laughing at him.
Okay.
You think you're pretty cute, huh?
Just stands there swinging the arms at you. Can't reach. Ow! I just ripped my freaking headphones right out of the ear. That hurt. All right. So yeah, you have some good old fashioned humiliating a child fun, and you, Miss Kitty, are going on a scavenger hunt.
Oh boy!
If I remember correctly.
I don't know what's happening all over this camp, but I hear a bunch of kids crying.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, that I mean, it's better than what's going to happen later.
Sacrificial children. Awesome. Karen has no connection to these children. They're dead.
Yeah, she's not going to care much.
No.
But Miss Kelsey comes out and says, "Hi, you're going to be looking around our fine camp and trying to find all of our little plaques. In fact, I'm going to show you the first one that's right here. Let's see. By the entrance sign is handout number 5. So you find this one over by the entrance. Tells you the camp was built in 1885. And the first campers officially arrived in 1903. And if you read the book, you know that this was the time when a lot of fun stuff happened at the camp. Read the slasher book. So that's your first sign. And so, yeah, you're free to explore and walk around. And what this is getting you to do is use your perception, observation rather, I'm used to perception and other things. I'm sorry. And try to see if you can explore and you can encounter things.
Okay. Well, kids,
So,
we're
yeah,
looking for plaques. And so we're gonna
Yay!
Yay!
Dentist, I have plaques.
You guys are so lucky to be with me. I don't think I'm gonna smack you at all. Okay, so observation.
Oh, there's Charlie. Yep. Observation is under wits, so you would do a wits and an observation roll.
All right, I've got a B and a D, so that's a 10 and an 8.
B is a 10, a D is a 6.
A 6. All right, I've actually got dice here.
Oh, do you?
Yes, I've got a 5 and a 3.
Okay. Well, you can't find anything else in the parking area, and Miss Kelsey comes over and whispers to you, "Psst, look over by the cafeteria. We have something by the admin building, too, if you want to look."
I'm not a child, Kelsey.
I am. Runs around sugar high. And I apologize if I miss anything with the chat stuff. That's why you put them in wells. Dear Lord Jesus.
So are we
It's
moving?
their only weakness.
Come on, let's go by the cafeteria.
You want to go by the cafeteria?
Yeah, let's
Not
go.
Kelsey.
I
Kelsey's
want
going
to
to
look
go
for wells.
into her office. Yeah. When you pass by here, you notice all the boating equipment, canoes that I so expertly drew.
Awesome.
And on the outside, I highly recommend everybody goes out on the water. You find this plaque over here by the first camp, by the cafeteria. It says, on this day in 1890, Slaughterville celebrated its first Thanksgiving here.
Oh boy!
Bet you didn't know that, did you? I didn't
We
know
should
it
all
until
be
I wrote
thankful for Slaughterville. Okay, is
So yeah, if you want to do another,
looking?
what's that?
I'm looking again.
Yep, it's
All
your
right.
observation. We can have the kids look around with you, but they're not very good at this.
Yeah, I've got 2 5s.
Okay.
I forgot my glasses at home.
So you guys spend the day walking around, looking around for the different plaques, and we'll let you find them as we go along. But near the afternoon, because it's about that time, we gather back up, and you have a nice dinner here in the cafeteria. Chef Frank made a pizza buffet. You build your own pizzas.
Knew it was
And
pizza, man. Knew it.
You finally put these kids to bed.
What are you complaining about, Dante? Usually you just have whatever's
I
left
wasn't
over in my
complaining. I
fridge.
just knew it was going to be pizza. I knew that way back in the beginning. I don't know how. I just knew. Pizza.
Okay.
And all of you come back in here to the counselor's cabin, where you try to set up for a nice, relaxing evening after having to deal with children all day.
Hey,
Whether
Missy,
it was court
you wanna
ordered or
try
whether it
some
was
of
voluntary.
this? Hey, Missy, you want to try some of this good weed? I got some good weed.
I used to smoke that whack of tobacco back in college.
I wasn't talking to you, bro. I was talking to this hot blonde over here. I ain't got enough for everybody.
Karen?
What? I'm trying to ignore these puppets.
I
What?
was talking to Missy, bro. The one I've
What?
spent all day with. You know?
Listen, I just usually ignore Dante. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't even care what he's talking about right now.
Allison's like, I can't take any of these people.
I don't want pizza.
Bye, Allison.
I want caviar.
See, who's complaining now? Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, I wasn't going to.
I
but
mean,
you asked.
you didn't bring Jacques with you, did you?
No, Jacques is missing. We can't find him.
Is he dead?
He
A
might
lot
be
of
here in
people end up
Slaughterville
missing
for all we
around
know.
you. A lot of people end up missing around you. I'm just saying.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I've tried to make
That's
you go
people.
missing. We just haven't been successful yet.
Buildings
They usually
burned.
find pieces of them.
I don't know what you're talking about, Dante. I don't burn down buildings.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Well,
So yeah,
that's
Missy
what
and
we're
I gonna go. Missy and I gonna go over here in the corner, and we're gonna hit my, stress relief thing.
depends on your level of persuasion. If you can convince her to do it.
Okay, well, let's go. Let's find out. Can I get her to do it?
What's your
Nope.
empathy persuasion?
No.
No. She says, I don't do any of that skunk stuff.
Shit, I'm gonna go smoke weed by myself then. Look at all you people.
You're weird. Put that away.
We're not doing good with these ladies.
So yeah, no, Allison already got bored with you and left. She got annoyed and left because of what Dallas did earlier. Calling that poor kid a nerd and beating him in the face.
Dallas is like, did y'all see when I hit that nerd in the face?
It was
I can't
great.
even.
It was so awesome.
All right, and that's where we're going to stop it for today.
I don't know these people. Yes, that's great.
That is amazing. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Let's
What
end
a cool
here.
way to teach the rules by like hitting children with objects. Interesting
I figured,
teaching.
camp game.
These kids are screwed, man.
Oh yeah, they're all gonna die. They're all gonna die.
Glue traps. Yep, the kids
I'll
are
try
off
to
in
protect them.
their cabins.
I'll give my life for these children.
No, you won't. Let's be honest.
Their moms might be single.
I am gonna throw out here, out of character now. I am gonna throw out here. Chris and I have been throwing around the idea of doing a chat chooses what's next type of story.
Absolutely.
And a chat like this that's active and interested in the game would be perfect for doing that. But we have to have chat interaction to be able to pull that off.
Right.
But we have thrown around the idea of a choose your own adventure stream where the chat chooses where our characters go next.
Hmm.
Is that right, Chris?
Yeah, and that's
Karen's
not,
gonna
not
die.
Like it's not something I can do since I've written entire board games on choose your own adventure stuff.
That would be
Isn't that
so
right
much
there?
fun.
It's your favorite one, isn't it, Lori?
Pretty sure that Karen has no chance when we get there.
Well, it won't be who dies. It's just where do you go next, and what do you?
Yeah, it's where do you go next?
Yeah, they're like, Karen burns
Then
down
it's
the
up to
building.
you to live through it.
We're all gonna die.
Yeah, if we do that, I just
So,
want
yeah,
the
so
chat to know I have the utmost respect for you. You are the most awesome chat in the world.
Karen's gonna die. She hates them all.
Well, I say we post on like socials and stuff to be like, yo, join the choose your own adventure stream. You decide what happens. Just advertise it, and maybe we can get some more people like the chat we have now. That's
Well, yeah. Well, I mean,
interested.
first we have to have people to play it, and then
Yeah.
we have, everybody has to try and bring some people to the chat to make it happen.
Right. Right.
So yeah, like let's do for example this one, okay? Oh, it absolutely could steer them to dying. It's just whatever choices they make after this. So like for tonight, we ended with the kids in the cabins, and Miss Allison left. You guys are in there doing your partying. So do they A, go after Miss Allison, or B, stay inside and party? What do they do? You know?
I'm sure Dallas would be like, yeah, screw her.
No, I'm pretty sure Dallas is like, oh, she's separated from the group. Time to go into action.
Dallas is a sad dad. He has morals. He's lonely. He lost his whole family, and so he's not like, he doesn't have like bad intentions. He literally wants to wife these people up and like take care of them.
He's just mad.
He's the sad dad and the jock and the douchebag. He's all of those.
I couldn't be more proud.
He's not trying to put off the creepy vibe. He's trying to get the I want to take care of your kids and be a dad again vibe because I lost my kids in a horrible accident.
Which is exactly the kind of creepy vibe that comes through.
Absolutely. Anyway, it is what he is. I wanted to make the character I just wanted to make a sad dad character, and that's what I went with.
Yeah. Karen's going to be tripping those kids when the slasher shows up.
I know.
Oh yeah, I'd expect nothing less.
I'm really gonna try to like let some of my empathy rub off on Karen, but I think it's a lost cause.
You can try.
Yeah, I could.
She's gonna trip those kids so we get away, though, Kitty. You're on your own, kids. Bye.
You're right, Miss Kitty. We should save those kids. You go get them. I'll go over here.
Yeah, right.
Dante, get my things. We're leaving.
Yeah.
Court ordered. Forget it. We're leaving.
But right now, nothing bad has happened. I mean,
nothing bad.
Other than kids getting plowed in the face.
I was waiting for.
I can't wait to go canoeing.
I just played the quarry a couple months back. I like it.
Restore that furniture.
All right. I gotta get back to conquering this Murphy bed.
I got to get the kids lunch, so we're gonna have to cut it off.
All right.
Same time next week.
That was amazing. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right. 11 or 10 next week. It's up to you, Chris. Make the call.
I think everybody did better at 11.
Okay. Although they were all awake today at 10 o'clock. I just want
but
to know.
don't count on that every week from me.
I'm pretty much up at 6 a.m. every day. I wish I could sleep in.
Yeah, that's where I'm at too. I'm usually up at like 5:30.
Undead Ramen, you are channeling Karen Needlemeyer right there.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the one I was chuckling at quick.
She's gonna zap. She's gonna zap some poor kid.
Right in their
if she gets her cattle prod out from the
I don't think the camp
building.
counselor mentioned taking Karen's stuff. Karen was oddly quiet during that time.
All I lost was an axe. I still got a gun.
No, all weapons were confiscated.
Silent from
and
Karen.
a bone saw.
Do we get bonuses for keeping kids alive?
You'll see.
And did you not get to teach these kids marksmanship?
She got the axe, but did she get everything else too? I need to know. Am I armed or not?
You're not armed. He
No,
said that
he
they
took
took all the
them off.
weapons away.
She got
we took
everything?
everything.
We just concede that we lost all our weapons.
Yeah,
Some
but we need to go break into the building.
That was
before
one
we
of the
can-
things. Yeah.
Some person, here's the problem. That monster that we're going to face, that's the slasher. She doesn't eat people. She just kills them and keeps coming.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's
So-
not a zombie.
Hoping
She's
that
like-
she'll chase the kids in a different direction than we go so we get away. But she
I
might
like how
slow
everyone
down
is-
if we trip them, but she's still coming. She's not stopping to eat nobody.
Every one of you is there. I'm just killing children today.
Except for Dallas.
Except for Dallas, he's here to protect the children.
Dallas is going to try and save all the
That's
kids.
right.
Meet all of their moms. That's the goal.
I think Kitty will
That's
try
right.
and save kids.
These kids are going to go back to town and they're going to be like, there was this awesome dude named Dallas and he could do whipping and ninja kicks and he saved my life.
What's
Yeah.
a ninja kick?
He should be my new dad.
Yeah, that's how that's gonna go. Meanwhile, Karen's back in the car, leaving your ass there.
Uh-huh.
Bye.
Yeah, it's secretly it's the kids that are evil. They're the ones that are bringing out the
Yeah,
Oh no!
I don't doubt it.
Oh, we're gonna get with.
They're
we're gonna
anything
have
like
to kill
my
the
kids.
Knowing
I know, right?
Knowing Chris, he has figured out a way to get that slasher to just jump from child to child.
I can get that whip out.
We're gonna need
These
it.
kids get out of line. I'll get that whip.
It's gonna be the slasher's kink, you know.
Ew.
No.
A lot of fun, man. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Look forward
Yeah.
to it next week.
All right, we'll see you all.
Looking forward to the carnage.
Grey Wolf will
Bye.
probably be in touch with you, Chris. Grey Wolf
Sounds
will
good.
probably be in touch with you to set up a character. Ryman, you're more than welcome to join in too if you want. Just hit me up and I'll hook you up with Chris. We'll get you a character.
Mhm.
That's how we do it. We're here to have fun. All right. I'll
Adios.
play a few ads and we're going to get out of here.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
In the heart of a major city, in a place raised to honor Earth's past protectors, the world will again learn, sometimes, superpowered intrigue doesn't stop at the grave. Galaxy Memorial Park, Volume 1, beginning crowdfunding Memorial Day 2025.
Hi, I'm Lori Calcaterra from the Tuesday Morning Brew, and I have a hot take for you. My friends, I am tired of remix, reboot, recycle, sequel, prequel. Aren't you? Like, where is all the new stuff? I want to know what's new in comics, in movies, in novels, and music. But for that, my friend, you gotta go to indie. Here on the Tuesday Morning Brew, we like to go right to the source. I interview indie creators, writers, artists, musicians, novelists, actors, you name it. They're all on the show, and it helps us keep a pulse on what's new, what's poppin', and what people are passionate about. Join us on Roku every week and other platforms live on Tuesdays. And no matter if you're drinking coffee, tea, or the tears of your readers, make sure you tune in to the Tuesday Morning Brew.